just a fool. Cuffed and stuffed me in the trunk. Next time I won't be White son of a gun. Pay for all I've done. Swear they'll get upset, 'cause I ain't done just yet.
Now, from the home of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, Cleveland, Ohio, EA Sports proud to welcome you to Huntington Bank Field, the home of the Browns. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Baltimore Ravens and the Cleveland Browns.
Ka'imi Fairbairn set to kick off.
Mike Tirico, my partner Greg Olson, set to bring this to you. Ka'imi Fairbairn getting this one started. Off we go from Cleveland. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. Jackson, this a designed run. And some good running there. He'll fall forward for about 7.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd down and 3. They'll send Flowers in motion. Now it's a bootleg with Jackson. He'll take off again. And he'll be out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45.
13 yards.
Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a first down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Lamar going to work from the pistol. Reaching for it, the tight end couldn't bring it in. It's incomplete. He was trying to get that one to Isaiah Likely. And that will lead to a 2nd down.
They tried to go with the quick game here in hopes they could do something with it after the catch, but I don't think everyone was necessarily on the same page, and this ends up being a wasted down.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Now it's Jackson. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. Searching for his Pro Bowl tight end Mark Andrews that time. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
This offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd, and even though they missed on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. They can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes. It's going to go a long way to settling themselves into this game.
So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10. To throw is Jackson. Pass to the right side, he's got Andrews. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker That is going to set up an interesting fourth down decision.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a fourth down decision to make.
Fourth down, Jackson. He's got a tight end. That's Andrews. He's going to have a Ravens first down as they pick up a big chunk of yards to boot as a gain of 18.
Really nice job there, Mike. All they're trying to do is just clear some space for the tight end and then let him go to work in the middle of the field. Now they're set up nicely inside the red zone.
So they move inside the 20, first and 10 at the 18. In motion goes Likely. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
Once you get down into this part of the field, most teams call it the red area, you have to finish by capitalizing with 6 points. Anything less than that feels like a little bit of a letdown, and after that sack, their chances of coming away with 6 get a lot more difficult.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long. In motion comes Andrews. Jackson now on second down. And this is going to be caught, but they say out of bounds. So, incomplete pass.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier.
Third and long for Jackson. And that is incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring fourth down right in the face.
A fourth down, it's Tyler Luke for the Baltimore field goal. This from 40 yards out. No issues there. This one is good. And the Ravens will take a 3-0 lead.
A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal. But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
He'll get across the 20, bump him down 23-yard line. Right to the air goes Sanders. That's complete to the rookie first-round pick. Down the left sideline. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. A big play to kick off this drive. 56 yards.
How about that for your first catch of the game? I mean, to be able to attack the defense with your very first grab really sets things up nicely for the rest of the game. So defensively, they need to tighten up a little bit on the back end. I promise you that's not going to be the last time they call his number.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the gun, it's Shador. Quick throw, taken in, and he's in. What a try. Touchdown, Cleveland. That is second TD catch of the season. And that is touchdown number 1 in the National Football League career of a guy, Greg, taken high in the draft, hoping for for moments like that.
When you get drafted in the first round, Mike, let alone as a wide receiver, the expectation in the NFL today is that you need to come in and be an immediate impact player. Plays like this continue to build that relationship with the quarterback, and I think this guy's got a real bright future.
And he will sit on it here in the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Jackson out of the pistol. Our throw here, right side, falls incomplete.
You talk about a quarterback getting bailed out. Man, that is a pick all day long. And as this defender enters the huddle, you see a bunch of his guys hitting him on the helmet. But I can promise you, they're saying, next time, you got to come down with that one.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Jackson hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. He'll look deep, left sideline.
And that's what you call a wasted series. They come out here and they decide we're just going to air it out 1st, 2nd, 3rd down. All 3 incompletions, and now brings up 4th down. And barring some crazy decision here to keep your offense on the field, you're going to find yourself right back on the sideline.
That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line.
Dixie Maverick! Come on! Hey, go!
On 1st down, it's Sanders. He's going to let this one go deep. That is hard. And he will score. Touchdown, Browns. That's 2 touchdowns for him now in this 1st quarter alone. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. A couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. On the ground, here's Keaton Mitchell.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
2nd and 10. Here's Jackson. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Mason Graham. He had a sack in the opener last week. He's got another one here. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. From the gun, Jackson. And that is incomplete contact, but no flags. Going to be 4th down.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that 1st down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
And it'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there.
49-yard line.
Ready. Let's go now. 18 Cardinal.
As Shador on 1st down. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup of 5.
Complete to Jerry Jeudy. Out of bounds on the 43-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 43, here's 2nd down and 5.
Ready.
From the shotgun, it's Sanders. And they'll take this down inside the 35. A gain there of 11. 1st down, Cleveland.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. Think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his 1st target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
We are through 1. It's the Browns with the advantage. And we're back to Cleveland in a minute. Start of the 2nd. Browns in control of the football as they've got it with 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. Panther 60. Ready.
From the gun, it's Sanders. That's deep for the back of the end zone. That's to the end zone where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be 2nd down now.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late. It's probably a touchdown.
Ready. 60 Eagles.
Again, it's Sanders. He'll get this out wide. Goes brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Lions. Bronco 80. Let's go.
Throwing again is Sanders. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And he pushed it. No good. That is wide to the right. And their lead will stay right where it is.
They're just trying to extend the lead here, and this is definitely one they're going to want to have back.
Oh, ready? No, we changed it. Alpha, sit on. 180. What?
On play action, here's Jackson. Moving to his right. This one caught downfield by Flowers. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. A big play there. Jackson to Flowers. 38 yards.
28-yard line.
Forward. You. What?
Play action now. Jackson. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Second down. Jackson. Here's a shot toward the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Touchdown, Ravens. It's his second touchdown of the year. And not just any touchdown, but, Greg, that is the first touchdown reception of his NFL career.
And Mike, doesn't it just seem like over the last couple of years, these class of rookie receivers, they make such an immediate impact? And maybe at some other positions, there's some growing pains and maybe a little bit of slower development. But there's something about this wide receiver position. They're young, they're talented, and they've made their presence felt.
Tyler Loop now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Ravens are back within a field goal. The lead is 3. Now, after the touchdown, Loop is back out to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Out of the gun, it's Sanders. Thrown left side, the catch is made. Inside the 30. Inside the 10. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 76 yards. Touchdown, Cleveland. That is 3 touchdowns the game and 4 for the season. And that is off the left upright. It's no good. And they are unable to tack on the extra point. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Jackson now to throw on first down. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Markham at the 48-yard line. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
At the 48-yard line.
Jackson looking to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
Second and 10.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Second and 10, Jackson to throw again. That's thrown right side, but incomplete.
And you can see the quarterback, he's looking up at the Jumbotron after that throw, Mike. He knows he just got away with one, and he's thinking, all right, what do I got to do to make an adjustment that it's not so close the next time?
They'll send Flowers in motion. On third down, Jackson. Now a ball deep, middle of the field, and that is incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
That one hits at the 3, but goes in the wrong direction for the punter. It turns out to be a touchdown. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. Here's Sanders to throw. Going down the center of the field, open man, and it's taken in. And he will take this one in. 80 yards. Touchdown, Cleveland. This is quickly turning into a virtuoso performance. 4 first-half touchdowns. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. This is fielded inside the 5. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Inside the 30. And he's going to take this all the way back. 94 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore. You talk about a response. After the offense goes down the field and gets a touchdown, the special teams unit comes back to get the 6 right back for the other side.
And I've been there, Mike. You find yourself on offense, you watch your opponent go down and get a touchdown, and you're saying amongst each other, you're saying, hey, we're going to get the ball back. Let's go get one of our own. But in this case, the return unit says, no, offense, you stay on the sideline. We got this, and they go back and get a score of their own.
Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
Ready? Craft all 80.
We're going to get this outside. This could be a double pass. Jerry Jeudy, the intended target. And it'll lead to a second down.
It's second down and 10.
Ready? Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Go.
Now it's Sanders going up top. And that is incomplete.
And at this point, it's almost a surprise when they don't connect on a deep ball like that. I mean, with all the success that they've had here early in this game, the way the secondary's been torched, that could have been another one. And fortunately for them, Mike, it just winds up as an incomplete pass.
Third and 10.
18, Rattler. Here we go. Start. Cougar 19.
Sanders will throw it. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10. A design run here. Oh, he's hit behind the line, and the ball is out. The Browns have it. Well, they come up with the turnover on defense. The quarterback choosing to keep it, and the defense choosing to take it away.
Mike, anytime a quarterback turns into a runner, the defense loves it. They want to take a shot at him. They want to take a shot at the ball, and that's exactly what they were able to do here. Force the fumble, get the ball back. Great job there by the defense.
And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
1-yard gain brings up second and 9.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. 2. 70 Lions. Ready?
Sanders now off the bootleg. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Now Fairbairn for the extra point. He gets it to go. And the Browns add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead.
17. Fairbairn.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. And there'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35. Off the play fake. Jackson. Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush. He goes down.
It's just so hard to get anything going when you're just not confident running your own system. And all these early sacks, yes, they kill drives, but think what it does to the quarterback. The quarterback just can't be confident operating out of the pocket. There's no rhythm, there's no timing, and everything you planned on doing today coming in is out the window.
They will not get this one off. It'll be a delay of game. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Plus to his right. Now a shot here, deep middle. And they take him down. Big pickup through the air. but there is a flag on the field. Will this stand? The task now, a really tough one. Third and very long. So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. We'll have more from Cleveland after this. Not fun here. Third and a lot. In motion comes Walker. Third and long for Jackson. Fires left sideline. That is complete. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 28 as they convert on third down. First and 10. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. Now a deep ball for Mitchell. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. It's a big one for the Ravens. And even 30 yards.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
On first and 10, Jackson trying to set up the screen to Mitchell. And that one's just too long to get going. They'll come up and stop him before the lineman will get out to lead the way.
Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
Jackson out of the pistol. That one underneath to Mitchell. Now the Ravens use their first timeout as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in half number one.
So often for a defense defending the passing game, the most difficult guy to account for is the running back out of the backfield. So a really nice job here bringing him down before he has a chance to pick up any yards after the catch.
To the air one more time with Jackson. He'll look for Mitchell out of the backfield. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on fourth down?
I'm an aggressive guy by nature, Mike. So whenever I get fourth and short in plus territory, I want to go for it. You're not going to win many games in this league settling for field goals. You have to capitalize when you find yourself in a position to score.
Go! Grab your line! That's right! Yo!
That's taken in, and he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great route. To the ball to force a turnover on down.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you. And let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
The Ravens now going to use their final timeout. They'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half.
7 Pirates! 7 Pirates! Let's go! 72!
Now Shedeur on first down. There's that man again. Another catch. The Browns going to use the first. Timeouts here. Clock will stop with 33 seconds to go until halftime.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
Here's 2nd and 6.
Here we go, set.
Now there's a throw out wide. Hey, this might be a... Oh, what are they thinking? It is intercepted. It's the safety, Kyle Hamilton. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick-6 for touchdown. On is Luke to add the extra point. He knocks it through, and the Ravens get it back to within 9.
33, Ravens 24. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
31-yard line.
Broncos.
They'll throw on 1st down with Sanders. He throws right side down the field, and it is brought in. And he's going to wind up taking it all the way into the end zone. But it's all going to be for naught. There's a penalty flag way back downfield.
Dragon 60. Tag. 60 Bison. 6.
From the gun, it's Shador. He's going to look for the home run ball. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Get it.
From the shotgun, it's Sanders. That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
Long.
19 Lions. Come on, come on. 19 tight. 19. Come 19. Come 19. Trap 60. Trap 60. Let's go.
Out of the gun, it's Sanders. Going for it all. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. Whoa! And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
18-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Sanders. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. What a way to kick off a drive. That's a gain of 30 and another first down.
Bison, 60 Bison. Cuddy.
And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. Just shy of midfield. Here's second down.
Brings up second and 9.
That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
And on third down, that ball incomplete.
So you have to imagine this offense goes in at halftime. They're feeling pretty good about the position they are, especially knowing they possess the ball coming out for the second half. You want to put together a great drive and add to the lead. No time to be conservative, no time to just sit on this ball and punt. You want to keep the pressure on the defense and score every time you get it.
At their own 9-yard line.
Hey, come on.
A first down throw for Jackson. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike, and I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
Second down, Jackson. Quick throw, taken in, and that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up third down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to, what they call, punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend. He's in a really nice rhythm here on third down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun. And he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
On the ground, here's Mitchell. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
1-yard gain brings up second and 9 at the 26-yard line.
From the 26-yard line, here's second down and 9. From the gun, Jackson. Short, complete to Likely. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
Third and short, Jackson exiting the pocket right.
Great reaction by the defense. At first, it looked like there was enough room out there for the quarterback to pick this one up himself, but they were able to rally to the ball, and I think the officials are going to mark him just short.
Ravens bring their punt team out as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. Great. They gave him no room to operate and made him pay for catching the ball. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10.
19, ready.
They'll run with Judkins to begin the drive. He gets free. He's inside the 30. And he's going to go all the way. An electrifying run. 75 yards. Touchdown, Cleveland. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series, but they've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And, Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run plays to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Jackson now to throw on 1st down. There's a short one caught by Andrews. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but 1st down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
Jackson now on 2nd down. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll pick up the 1st down, a gain of about 4.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
We'll get this to about midfield. Devin Bush, they're off the stop. Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6. Jackson now from the 50. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete. He was trying to get that to Tez Walker. 3rd down coming up.
And that sideline just cannot believe their guy did not come down with that play. I mean, that's as easy as it gets. And frankly, don't blame him. I mean, that's a play at this level you just have to make. Your teammates are dependent on it.
3rd and 6. Back to throw, Jackson. He's got his tight end. That's Andrews. They hook up again, second time on this drive, and this one's good for 18 yards and a first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these zero or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
This throw right is taken in by Flowers. And he's going to be out of bounds here on what will wind up being the final play of the third quarter. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10. The shotgun, here's Jackson. Oh, looking end zone, but it is out of the reach of the receiver and incomplete.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. Jackson looking to throw. That's to the right side. He's got Andrews. And the Ravens going to be set up with first and goal. Pass play moves them down to the 1.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Go with their fullback trying to get it. And he will score. Game on. Touchdown, Baltimore. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown. And now it's a 9-point game, so they'll go for just one here. The kick here is good, so they are back within a possession. That gets it down to an 8-point game. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. Now return coming from the 7. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
24-yard line.
Get it! Hawk 70! Hawk 70! Get up!
Drive starts with a run by Judkins. And he's fighting to get free. A lot of work there for a gain of 3.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 28-yard line.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6. From the gun, it's Sanders. Going right, it's taken in, and he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
Well, so often we see quarterbacks standing in the pocket, holding it, seeing if they can create something downfield. Well, not that play. That play was simple. Snap the ball to the quarterback, spit it out into the hands of your receiver, and let's see what he can do.
Up the middle goes Judkins here. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. 22 yards, the pickup there. It's a Browns first down.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead, you're in the fourth quarter, and they're able to pop off a big run.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Ready? Practice.
Now it's Sanders. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
10 yards.
Let's give some credit to this offensive line. Once they identified the blitz, you could see them communicating with one another to make sure everybody is on the same page. And that's what gave the quarterback enough time and found the open man.
Ready, set.
2nd and inches. A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard
Bold
line.
decision there by this quarterback to attack a guy who's already made you pay for challenging him earlier today. He trusted his guy to not only win, but to defeat man coverage, and I think he got away with one there.
He'll go left side here and complete this one. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
At the Ravens' 33-yard line.
From the 33, here's 2nd and 9.
Come on.
Sanders going to throw again. There's that man again. Another catch. And he'll be out of bounds down at the 15-yard line. 18 yards on the connection. First down, Cleveland.
Ready?
They'll run it with Judkins. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
It is 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Start.
They'll run the toss here with Judkins. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Ready?
On 3rd down, here's Judkins. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
Typically, I'm the first one to be screaming up here to keep your offense on the field, be aggressive and go for it. But I think at this stage of the fourth quarter, possessions are at a premium. I think you take this field goal, make it a 2-possession game, and I think now it's really hard for your opponent to have enough time to come back.
They can still pick up a first down here, and they'll line up to go for it on 4th down. That's taken in, and he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that fourth down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time fourth down stop.
That's caught by Walker. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 18-yard line.
They come up for 2nd and 2. They'll drop to throw. Catch made there, left side by Walker. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout.
First down, Ravens.
Now, Jackson. Rolling right. He'll tuck it and take off. And he's out of bounds after a pickup of 3.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
Now it's Jackson. Moving left. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
So now after that last incompletion, this brings up a critical third down. But remember, Mike, they don't have to get it all here in one play. They've got third and fourth down. There's no punt, there's no kick. They've got to treat this like it's their final possession of the game, and they've got 2 downs to extend this drive.
Zay Flowers, the intended receiver, and that's going to lead to a fourth down.
They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on fourth down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation, and right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game.
Escaping the pressure right. Now he had to take a chance on fourth down, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Antonio Johnson.
It's a turnover on downs.
They'll throw on first down with Sanders. His throw left is complete with Judy. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. Again, it was just under 90 seconds remaining.
At the 42-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 2.
Here we go.
Out of the gun. It's over. Uttering a flash, and he lost the football. And that was very nearly a disaster at this juncture of the game. But fortunately, a teammate able to cradle it, and they keep possession. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's Sanders. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Browns. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Fairbairn to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Browns will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. In motion comes Andrews. On 1st and 10, Jackson. He's going to try it here again. That one's incomplete. The defender right there to make it fight. And it's second down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
Second down. Jackson. Forced out left. He keeps it himself. And he'll be lucky to just get some positive yards out of that one. Out of bounds, pickup of 2.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
On third down, Jackson. He's going to take a shot down the field. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
And it is caught, but he's out of bounds. Would have been the first down, but he could not stay in. As a result, they're going to turn. And now the referee looks like he has gotten word from replay. They're going to stop the game inside the last 2 minutes. All replays emanate from there. So that is what you want. I know sometimes it takes time, but they do get it right. And this call will stand. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. That's a dozen. Catch number 12. And a first down.
At the 21-yard line.
Bronco 80. Come on.
They go play action with Sanders. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith.
I got to be honest, Mike, I'm a little surprised in the fact that they're even deciding to throw the ball given the situation. I mean, it's unlikely that that decision will cost them the game, but stranger things have happened on a football field.
In motion comes Andrews. Back near his goal line, Jackson. Now he'll air one out. That's caught. Still on the move. Inside, and this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet. A huge play there. They go in the air. We only see a few touchdowns of that length all year. They go from backed up to in the end zone for a touchdown.
It is, Mike. In this case, most teams are saying, let's just pick up a first down. At the very least, give our punter some room out of the end zone. But not this guy. He's thinking taking it to distance, and that's exactly what he was able to do.
That scored too little, too late. They need a recovery and a miracle here. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Only one timeout remaining for the defense as they take a knee. So it's a win for the Browns. They get the home victory here in the division in the first of their 2 scheduled matchups. A chance to go for the season sweep on the road later in the season. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olsen. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Dog Pound's happy. It's a win for the Browns as we say farewell from Cleveland.
That's all anybody's ever said about me. And yeah, I like you cut loose, too. You might think I chose this way of living, nah, but it chose me. You can hear me coming with a 6-2 humming, Guns N' Roses bumping through